Well, Fishos, great week for weather-wise and fishing, fantastic. Looks like the weekend's going to be pretty darn good. A little bit of rain won't hurt. We're getting a lot of reports coming in because the weather's so darn good and the fishing's fantastic, to be honest with you. Dartmouth Dam, very, very good. Deep though, 20, 25, 30 odd feet. You'll get a few up the top early morning, late afternoon. They are still getting some good ones on gudgeons, don't forget that. That's looking real promising. A few yabbies coming out of Dart still, so great. But how good is the Hume Weir at the moment? Oh, I mean, you can't get it much better. You want to feed a redfin? You want to feed it the best fish you can eat? Go and catch some reddies down the Hume Weir. A lot of little ones, but some decent sized ones amongst them. Once they get over 25 centimetre, they're worth filleting. I don't worry about them unless they're 30 plus, but you'll get a beautiful feed and get heaps of them if you put in the time. Few yellows, few cod getting caught on the troll down there as well. Looky Moy got a couple down there the other day, which I haven't heard of a lot of yellow belly and cod, but they're starting to happen. But don't forget, last year the trout really fired up down the Hume Weir, and another month or so, and I reckon that's going to happen again by the look of it, especially if it starts to cool down quite nicely. We'll get some really good fish out of that, so that's great. All the streams down there, good. Wagga, plenty of little fish. There's a couple of fishing comps coming up there again soon, as it always is in Wagga. I mean, that's the home of fishing comps, isn't it? I suppose it's reasonably easy to catch a cod down there most of the time, so that's probably what they haven't. Don't have a lot out of Blowering. It's not easy to catch a fish out of there. The best dam in Australia, but the hardest dam to fish, so keep that one in mind. Some big cod, some monster yellows, getting the odd few, but the redfin are going crazy stuff up there and getting plenty of good ones too. Murrumbidgee River, how many cod do you want to catch? I mean, some good sized fish too, I can tell you now. Bait fishing, definitely outdoing lure fishing, but the lure boys are doing really well. The live native G Nasties have been doing exceptionally well. What's that you say? Well, come in and have a look. It's just a nice little swim bait type lure, but it handles the current, which very few swim baits will. Handles it really well. Some nice cod getting caught on those in the river at the moment. The darker colours seem to be doing better. Couple on the Wagga eyes, it's been good. Look, that Murrumbidgee River is hot stuff. A lot of 50, 60, 70 centimetre cod this year. Quite a few small ones too, by the way. If you go further upstream, a lot of trout cod. Now, the Tumut River, absolutely cracking. The reason I'm doing the report a bit late, I fished the Tumut River again yesterday. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of fishing lately, but anyway, that's part of life. That's what we're put on the planet for, weren't we? Just to go fishing. If everybody fished, we wouldn't have any wars, would we? Hey, geez, that's getting deep. But I tell you what, it is amazing up there. It's low, it's easy to fish. I lure fished it yesterday. Little Yakumito slim minnows, absolutely annihilate. Got a nice brown, about 55, a few other nice rainbows. Ended up with 7 for a few hours, and it was good. So it's really worth the effort. Yukonbean, Tentingra, Jindabyne, all fishing quite well. Happy with those. Tentingra in particular has fired up a bit again. It's looking real promising at the moment. All the streams, the Yarrangabilly, all those are fishing well. Happy days there. Wangler, trolling some good fish. Trolling seems to be more successful than flicking lures around or whatever. Bait fishing is pretty good too, but trolling is covering ground and they're getting a lot of cod and yellow belly out of it at the moment, so it's starting to happen a fair bit. Same goes for Blowering. If you want to catch some decent fish there on cod and yellows, troll. You'll do really well on the troll, well, reasonably well anyway, and even at night time, do a bit of trolling at night time. Get back to the old days where we trolled darker coloured lures, we've done well. Burrendong, a few fish coming out of it. Windermere, really good, plenty of yellows coming out of there. So we've got enough activity around us to keep excited. Keep in mind, this is the Complete English Fishing Report. We'll catch you again next week, hopefully on Thursday instead of Friday.